Now we are going to start in supine bound ankle pose. If you have blocks, have them at the ready. And if you don't have blocks, have your pillows instead. Straps are always welcome. I normally don't use them a lot. But if you want to use them for hand to big toe pose, that's always a great option. Okay, so please lie down on your back. No, I know here. I know some of you don't feel comfortable using a blanket over your body because it gets you all too hot, so you don't have to use a blanket. In supine bound ankle pose, however, I personally like the grounding sensation of having a blanket over my belly and my spine. So I'm going to use that. Okay. So I would recommend it if you don't feel hot, but if you feel hot, of course, don't use it. I also have my pillows set up at the front end, the top end of the mat, because when I put my arms overhead, it just helps with my low back. Okay, so if you want to do that, go ahead and set that up. And my chair is at the other end of my mat so that when we do our standing poses, it's right where I need it to be. Alrighty, so please lie down using whatever support you need, whether it's underneath your head to support your neck. Go ahead and bring the bottoms of your feet together and let your knees go out to the sides. And this is where the blanket, the extra pillows or a couple of blocks might really be very supportive in the body. And then just go ahead and bring your blanket over your abdomen and your thighs. Again, everything that I offer here is completely optional. Feel free to leave anything out, add anything in. That will help you really make this an easeful and comfortable practice.
Do you have to go potty, Benja?
Once you feel ready, please soften your eyes. If you're comfortable, you can close them. And let yourself arrive completely. Feel your mat underneath you. Sense the way the back of your body makes contact with the mat. Feel free to help the sensations of your body on the mat help you to arrive and settle into this space. Notice what is going on within you, physically, energetically, psycho-emotionally. Ask yourself why you are on your mat today. And set an intention for your practice. Please bring your palms together, thumbs to your chest bone. Take a breath in. When you breathe out, flutter your eyes open, reach your hands towards the ceiling, bend your elbows, holding opposite elbows with your hand. Just notice which forearm is on top or in front. Please take a breath. And once you release that breath, bring your elbows over to your right. Look towards your left. As you breathe in, bring your elbows back to center. As you breathe out again, bring your elbows to your left, look towards your right. Breathe in as you bring those elbows back to center. And as you breathe out, you may want to slide your hands away from your elbows and reach your arms over your head. And this is where those extra pillows might come in handy. You might find that bringing your elbows to those pillows feels better in your back, in your shoulders, in your chest. On your next in-breath, come back to center. Breathe out, bring your elbows over to your right, look to your left. Breathe in, back to center. Breathe out, elbows to your left, look towards your right. Breathe in, come through center. And as you breathe out, bring your elbows over your head. Pause here for a moment, allow your elbows to settle. See if you can feel your back ribs on your mat. Breathing in and breathing out. Release your arms by your side for a moment. Allow your body to settle once again. Feel the sensations across your chest, your shoulders. On your next in-breath, lift your arms up towards the ceiling again. Rebend your elbows with the opposite forearm in front or on top. As you breathe in, please bring your elbows over to your left. This time, look towards your right. Breathe in, come through center. And breathe out, elbows to your right, look towards your left. Breathe in, come through center. And breathe out, arms towards the head. Let's do that again. Breathing in, arms back to center. Breathe out, elbows to your left, look to your right. Breathe in as you come through center. And breathe out to the other side. Breathe in as you come through center. And breathe out, arms overhead. Letting yourself settle here, bring your attention back to your breath. As you breathe in, see if you can feel your abdomen rise. As you breathe out, see if you can feel it fall. 2 more times like that. Breathing in, abdomen rises, expands. And breathing out, abdomen falls, relaxes. 1 more time. Release your arms by your side. This time we bring 1 hand to the belly, 1 hand to the chest. Soften your eyes. See if you can feel the movement of your breath underneath your hands. Notice where your thoughts are. And notice the corresponding sensations in your body when you're thinking those thoughts. Release your hands outside your knees and then lift those knees back to center. Please put your blocks off to the side for a moment and let windshield, walk the feet as wide as the mat. Let windshield wiper the legs side to side. All right, bring your feet back to center. Once you feel ready, take a breath and lift your arms towards your head. On the out breath, bring your right knee in towards your chest. Breathing in, the arms lift, the foot lowers. Breathing out, the left knee to the chest, alternating knees to chest. Breathing in, the arms lift. Breathing out, the right knee to chest. Beautiful. Breathing in, the arms lift, the foot lowers. Breathing out, the left knee to the chest. Again, breathing in, the foot lowers, the arms reach. This time, as the right knee comes to the chest, keep it there. And this is a nice place to use your strap. If you want to use them, you can place your strap behind your right thigh. Let's flex that right foot for a moment. Feeling that right ankle joint. And then we'll make circles with the foot here. Now, if you're not using your strap, keep supporting your right thigh. Once you feel ready, breathe in as you lift that foot up, straightening your right knee any amount. And as you breathe out, rebend your right knee. Good. Breathing in, the foot lifts, hand to big toe pose. Breathing out, we rebend that knee. We release that pose. We'll do that one more time, breathing in. And breathing out. All right, let's find a static hand to big toe pose. So we hold this pose. We keep breathing, feeling the sensations again across your belly and your chest as you breathe in. And as you breathe out. Let's stay here for one more full cycle of breath. Good. Release your pose. Rebend that knee. And then make circles here with that right hand. The circle can be as big or as small as your body needs it to be. Good. And we're going to circle it out in the other direction. Nice. Please bring that knee back to your chest, flex the foot. Let's plant that ankle outside the left thigh. Feel free to keep that left foot down, or if you feel that it's appropriate for you, you can lift that left knee up towards your chest. We call this a thread the needle pose. Some people call this a number 4 stretch. And I like to call this supine pigeon pose. Breathing in. And breathing out, notice the sensations in your right hip. See if you can release your jaw here, soften your eyes. Once you're ready, release your left foot down, uncross your ankle. Option 1, we're going to go into bridge pose. Option 1 is to use your blocks. Now, if you're feeling tired today, that would be a really good option. Find bridge pose with your blocks underneath your head. If you're feeling a little more energetic, stronger today, you can simply find dynamic bridge pose, which is what I'm going to demo. All right. So please plant your feet down on your mat, about hips width, roll the fronts of your shoulders back, press your arms down without tensing your neck. On your next in-breath, lift your hips up, slide your knees forward any amount. As you breathe out, release your hips back down. Do that 2 more times, breathing in, lift hips, slide knees forward, and breathing out, releasing your hips down. Feeling your hamstrings and your glutes here, breathing in, and breathing out. If you have that block underneath your hip, press your feet firmly, lift your hips up, remove your block, and let your hips settle. All right, we're going to switch sides. When you're ready, lift your arms up towards your head, breathe in. And as you breathe out, bring your left knee in towards your chest. A good place for a strap again. If you want to lace your strap behind your thigh, do that. Let's point and flex that left foot for a moment. Feel your ankle. We're going to make circles with the foot. And we're going to roll the foot around a couple of times in the other direction. Relax the foot. Once you're ready, breathe and lift the foot up towards the sky. Nice. On the out breath, rebound. On the in breath, lift. On the out breath, rebound. Just one more time. But we're going to hold hand to the pressing the foot up towards the sky. Okay. Spreading those toes wide. Breathe in, feeling your belly. Breathing out, feeling it relax. And one more time, please. But please rebend that knee. Make circles with your hip. Moving the hip in one direction. And then in the other direction. Draw the knee in towards the chest, flex the foot. We'll plant that ankle outside the right thigh. You know your options here. You can bring that knee in towards the chest, or you can keep the legs where they are. Once you feel ready, find that thread the needle pose, the supine pigeon pose, and pause here to feel the sensation in your left hip. No need to overdo anything. In fact, our body likes to be listened to. I mean, don't we all like to be listened to? So please notice what your body is telling you. On your next in-breath, please lower the foot down, uncross your ankle, walk your feet as wide as your mat, like windshield wiper the legs again, side to side. Lift your knees back up, walk them as wide as your hip. And then option one is to bring your knees over your hips and keep a soft bend in your knees. And option two is to straighten your knees, pressing your feet up towards the sky. All right. From here, we're just going to make circles on the ceiling with our feet, drawing the abdomen in for stability. Now, if this feels too much in your body, feel free to come back to that first variation. We're going to make circles with a foot either way. All right, slow circles in the opposite direction. Once you feel ready, release the jaw, release your eyes. Notice the sensations in your abdomen as you're moving those legs. Please bring your knees back to center. Plant your feet down on your mat. Pause for a breath or two as you take in the feedback that your body is giving you. Once you feel ready, please take your time, roll to one side, and mindfully press yourselves up to a comfortable seat. Thank you, by the way, to those of you who have your videos on. It really helps me to see you guys so I can time accordingly and yeah. And then once you feel ready, please find a comfortable seat, move the bottom flesh towards the wall behind you. And I do mean comfortable seat. So if you need to support your knees, if you need to support your hip, please do that. So I'm seated on my pillow here. Take your time getting there. And then once you're ready, roll the shoulders up, back and down, lengthen from your tail to your crown. Find your seated mountain pose. Take a breath in, take your arms out to the side, and the elbows can always be bent here. Lift them up towards the sky. And on the out breath, please bend your elbows to goalpost position. Broaden across your chest. Feel your shoulder blades behind you and move them in towards each other. So you're engaging your upper back. And on the out breath, let's bring that left hand over to the right. You're taking a twist towards your right. Doesn't have to be a big twist. Breathing in, come through center. And breathing out to your left. Breathe in, make your way back to center. And breathe out, lower your right hand down. Left hand can come to the shoulder or the back of the head. Let's take a side bend towards the right. As you breathe in, make your way back to center. Bring your arms back to goalpost position. Please take your time. Don't let me rush you. And on the out breath to the opposite side. Good. Breathe in, come through center, broaden across your chest again, relax the neck. And this time, as you breathe out, lace your fingers, press your palm forward, and relax your head down, broaden across your back, maybe even taking a cat stretch here, if that is available, if that feels good in your body. On your next in-breath, lift those arms up. And as you breathe out, release your arms down by your side. All right, we're going to switch across of our shins and we'll do that whole routine one more time. Breathe in, arms lift up. And breathe out, elbows bend, broaden across your chest. Breathe out, bring your right hand this time to your left. Breathe in, come through center. Breathe out to the other side. Breathe in, come through center. Breathe out, take a side bend towards your left. Make sure you're breathing those nice, slow, smooth breaths. Breathe in, come through center. And breathe out to the other side. Breathe in, come through center. And breathe out, round the back, relax the head. Breathe in, lift those arms up. Good, and breathe out, arms go out and back to the heart. Thumbs to the sternum, bowing in for a moment, coming back to that intention, reminding yourself how you will meet your own need in this class. Bring your hands to your side, mindfully open your eyes. We're gonna make our way to standing, and you can get up if that feels, however you can safely get up. I like to demo getting up from hands and knees, but if you have another way of safely getting up, please go ahead and do that. So on hands and knees, we bring the hands outside the chair. We step one foot forward and taking your time to step the other foot forward and then make your way up to a standing position. Taking your time getting there. And then once you're up, please clear your mat. Have your chair on the front end of your mat with all the legs of your chair on the mat, if you're using a chair. And I like to have the back of the chair facing me. And if you're not using a chair and you don't need a chair for support, you don't have to use it. You can in fact use blocks, or you can set the short end of your mat against the wall and use the wall instead. All right. So from whatever you're using to support yourself, please stand at the opposite end. And then we take a breath in as we take the arms up towards the sky. On the out breath, right hand to the back of the head or the shoulder. Let's take a side bend over to the left. Breathing in, come through center, arms lift. And breathing out to side bend towards your right. Nice. Breathe in, make your way back to center, the arms lift. Breathe out. Take your arms out to the side like a T. Roll the fronts of your shoulders back. And then we step the left foot out. So your legs are wider than your hips. All right. Then we turn the left toes to the short end of the mat. The right toes angle in, preparing for warrior two. Bend that left knee over the hip. Guide that knee towards your pinky toe. Warrior two, relax your shoulders down. Now this is the in-breath. We'll move through warrior two. And then on the out-breath, lower your arms, straighten the knee. Good. Breathe in, rebend the knee, reach your arms wide. And breathe out, lower the hands, rebend the knee. Now, if you're feeling super energetic today and need a little more, on the out breath, instead of lowering the arms down and straighten the knee, you lift your arms over your head. So that's the second option. It'll be a little more vigorous than the first one. Breathe in to warrior two. And breathe out to straighten the knees, arms up or down. We'll do one more. Breathe in. And breathe out. Good. The next time you breathe in back to warrior two, stay where you are. Roll the fronts of your shoulders back again. Press your hands away from each other and see if you can feel your feet rooting down into the earth. Breathe in and breathe out. Please straighten your left knee. Reach for the left side of the room. Float the hand either to your chair, either the back or the seat of your chair, if the seat of your chair is facing you. Or you can bring your hand to above or below the knee and reach the right arm up. Bend the elbow. Take the hand to the back of the head. Yep. And then see if you can roll the front of that right shoulder back and broaden across your chest. Breathe in, feel your belly and your chest expand. And breathe out, feel them relax. Just one more breath here, breathing in. Breathing out. Good. Now soften that left knee, come all the way up. We're going to place the hands on the chair. If you're using your blocks, you can also place your hands on the block. Lift the right heel up. So this is kind of a tricky transition. And then we're going to turn the toes towards the short end of the mat. Set your right foot down and bring your left foot next to it. Move those hips up and back. Find your downward facing dog here, softening the knees as needed so your back feels good. The idea here is to just bring those hips as far back as they will go without straining. So you get this length underneath your arms all the way to the pits and even the back of your body. Breathing in. Breathing out. This is our version of downward facing dog. We'll stay for one more breath. Once you're ready, soften your knees. Walk your feet towards your hands. On your next in-breath, lengthen from your tail to your crown. Press your chest forward. We're in a half fold. Let's stay for the out breath. On your next in-breath, keep your knees soft and rise to stand. Reach your arms out and up. And as you breathe out, bring your palms back to your heart. Lower your hands down for a moment. Drop in. Notice how you're breathing. Notice the sensations of your body. Notice if there's been a shift in your energy. All right, we've got a second side. Please, let's do the other one. So you can move your furniture or you can turn around instead of moving your furniture. Step away from your support. So you're in the opposite end of your mat. On your next in-breath, bring your arms out and up. On the out breath, let's take a side bend towards your right. Nice. Breathe in. Make your way back to center. Arms reach up. And as you breathe out, please take a side bend to the opposite side. Good. Breathe in, make your way back to center. And breathe out, arms go out to the side. Please step your right foot out. Turn your toes to the short end, left toes angle to the long end. We've been here before. Let's go ahead and find warrior two, bending the knee over the ankle or behind. And this is our in-breath. The out-breath, the arms reach, the knee straightens. And breathing out, the knee bends, the arms go out. I'm sorry, I did offer the lowering of the hands if you feel that's better for your body, better for your energy. All right, breathing in, breathing out. Any of those variations to meet your body's need, to be aligned with that intention you started class with. Good. Please take your time. The next time you come back to warrior two, stay there for a breath or two. See if you can relax your neck, even as you're gazing towards your right. See if you can feel the broadness across your arms, across your chest. Soften your jaw, soften your gaze. Feel the bottoms of your feet. Grounding down, rooting down. Let's straighten that right knee. Reach for the right side of the room. Lower your hand down. You can always use your chair. Left hand behind the head. Roll the front of the left shoulder back. Broaden across your chest. Breathe and feel your belly, your chest. Do the same as you breathe out, feeling your chest and your belly. Triangle pose. Stay for another breath. Once you feel ready, soften that right knee, come all the way up. Good. Now plant your hands down, lift the back heel up. You're facing the short end of your mat. And then set your left foot down for stability. Let your right foot meet that. Find your downward facing dog at the other end of your mat. Breathe in. Breathe out. And another breath. Keep those knees soft. Walk your feet towards your hands. Breathe in, partway lift. And breathe out, stay here. Keep those knees bent. When you're ready, reach your arms out and up as you breathe in. And as you breathe out, bring your thumb in front of your heart. Lower your hands down. Please make sure that you have some support just in case you want to use it. Keep your knees soft. Bring your weight over to your right side. Bend your left knee. Turn the knee out to the side. Find your tree pose. Hug those hips in towards the midline. Drop your tail as you lengthen from your tail to your crown. Your hands can be overhead. Your hands can be at your heart, or your hands can be on your hips. Some of you will want to keep a hand on a support. You're always welcome to take any of those variations. Once you're there, settle. Bring your attention back to your breath. Feeling your belly and your chest expand on the in-breath. Feeling your chest and your belly relax on your out breath. Notice if there's a lot of tension in the neck when you're holding your arms up. Soften your elbows so that your neck does not bear the tension of your arms. One more breath here. Release your hands to your side. Plant your feet down on your mat. Bring them as wide as your hips or even wider. And let's just give ourselves a little twisting here. Yep. Giving our bodies a little very tender and loving slapping. Yeah, beautiful. And then let the momentum slow down until you find kind of a stillness. Once you're there, walk your feet back in, drop your gaze down again. Just notice, just observe. All right, let's find that second sign once you're ready. Keeping your knees soft, bring your weight over to your left, right knee in front. Let's turn the knee out, setting the foot in the inner ankle, in the inner calf, whichever one feels right for you. So the idea here is to hug everything in towards the midline, keeping your hips in, and then find an expression with your arms that works for your body. And actually that works for your mind as well. We talk of the mind and body as two separate things, but really they're together. I mean, they're just two sides of one coin. And you live in that coin. So treat that coin gently and kindly. Still feeling the belly and the chest rising and expanding on the in-breath. Still feeling them relax on the out. We're here for just one more breath. Once you feel ready, release your hands down, release your foot down, walk your feet wider than your hips width, and let's find those dynamic twists. Yep. Beginning to find a softness and a slowness to this movement until you find stillness. Take your time getting there. Once you're there, walk your feet back in, settle, and notice what's going on within. Okay, we are going to make our way to our knees. So please go ahead and bring your hands down to your support or to your mat. Walk one foot back, and then lower the knee down gently, and then the other knee follows. Now, if you cannot be on your knees for any reason, please come to your seat instead, or you can lie down on your back to rest. All right, from here, we're going to find our plank pose. So lower your forearms down. We start with those knees under the hips for a moment and hug the abdomen in. Think about bringing everything in towards the lower belly. If you feel you need more, walk your knees back. So the farther your knees are from your forearms, the more intense the sensation will feel. If you feel you need more, you can lift one knee up at a time, or maybe both knees up. We're not here for long. Breathe in and breathe out. Just another breath, please. Breathe in and breathe out. Lower your hips down, stack your forearms, and lower your forehead down for a moment. Walk your feet wider than your mat. Find your crocodile pose. Breathing in and breathing out.
Bring your hands alongside your ribs. Roll the fronts of your shoulders back. Press your crown forward. On your next in-breath, see if you can lift your chest up just a tad. Just feel that for a moment. Making sure the back of your neck feels long. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, turn towards your right side, feeling your left side as you do that. Breathe in as you come through center. And breathe out to the other side. Breathe in as you come through center. And breathe out. Stack your forearms, lower your forehead back down. We're going to repeat that. And option one is to stay with the lower body on the mat. Option two is we're going to lift one leg up at a time. So once you feel ready, bring your hands alongside your ribs. Roll the fronts of your shoulders back. Keep your outer hips down. If you're doing option two, see if you can walk your feet maybe about hips width apart or maybe just mat width apart. Breathe in. Press your chest forward and up. Lift your right leg up. And on the out breath, release that foot down. Turn your gaze towards your right. Breathe in. Come through center. And as you're ready, lift your left leg up, press your chest forward and up. On the out breath, release that foot down, return the gaze towards your left. On your next in breath, stack your forearms, lower your forehead back down. Please bend both knees and windshield wiper your legs side to side. Log roll yourself onto your back and bring both knees in towards your chest. All right, we're going to find bridge pose here. Again, option one is to use your blocks, and option two is just to hold static bridge. All right. So I'm going to demo with my blocks. You're always welcome to not use them and hold static bridge. We're going to do a couple of things while we're up, while our hips are up. So once you're ready, press your feet firmly, lift those hips up. You can slide those blocks underneath your hips if you're doing supported bridge, or keep those hips up if you're just doing static bridge without support. Front of the shoulders roll back. We're pressing the hands and arms down gently. And once you're there, on your next in-breath, lift your heels up. And on the out-breath, release your heels down. Breathing in, the heels lift. Breathing out, the heels lower. One more, breathe in. And breathe out. If you're doing static bridge without support, please mindfully lower those hips down. Breathe in. And breathe out. If you have that support underneath your hips on your next in-breath, lift them up. Slide those supports away. And everyone, please bring your knees in towards your chest. Rocking side to side. Straighten your left leg. And then if you want to, you can have a support, your pillows or your blocks on your left side, so that when you bring this right knee over to your left, you can just release it. You can just let it go without having to hold that leg up. We're finding a twist here with the right knee to the left side. About 2 more breaths. On your next in-breath, lift that knee back to center. Please bring both knees in towards the chest. Set your feet down. We're going to move the support, if you're using them, over to your right side. Please straighten your right knee as you bring that left knee in towards your chest. And guide that left knee over to your right, using your support if you want to, and extend your left arm out to the side. Now, even if you have the range of motion to bring that left knee all the way to the floor on your right, notice what it feels like in your body if you're using support. See if there's any difference at all that feels really beneficial. If there isn't, then go ahead and not use your support. But if there is, just appreciate that. Let's please stay for one more breath. As you feel ready, please bring that knee back to center. Both knees come back to the chest. Plant your feet down on your mat. All right. Couple of options here. Option 1 is you'll bring the chair closer to your mat. Or option 2 is that you will bring your mat close to a wall. Option 3 is to not use the support. We're going to go to legs up. So feel free to support your body by bringing your legs on a chair or couch or up against the wall. Those of you who do not want that, you're always welcome to do a non-supported legs up. All right. So legs up is an inversion. Inversions are meant to be a little stimulating depending on the kind of inversion. And at the same time, for legs up, it's meant to be restorative. So once you find the option that you want to try today, notice how that feels in your body. Does it feel restorative or does it add to tension? And if it's in the second category, then readjust how you do your legs up so that you can be here with ease instead of tension. And once you find the option that best meets your need, please bring one hand to your chest, one hand to your belly. And as you breathe in, allow your belly and chest to expand. As you breathe out, allow your chest and your belly to relax. And continue like that for just 5 to 7 breaths more. Release your hands by your side. Bring both knees in towards the chest. Mindfully lower your feet down on the mat and set your mat up for rest pose. Once you're there, once you feel that you have all the equipment you need for rest, go ahead and lie down on your back again. Please bring your awareness to your feet and legs. Flex your feet, tense the muscles of your legs. Take a breath in. On the out breath, relax your feet and your legs. Roll your legs in and out to release tension in your hips. And let your legs go. Bring your attention to your hands and your arms. Make a fist with your hands. Tense the muscles of your arms. Take a breath in. And then release your hands and arms. Roll your arms in and out. And then let them go. Bring your attention to your belly and your chest. Breathe in, feel them expand. Breathe out, allow them to relax. Bring your attention to your shoulders. Lift your shoulders up towards your ears. And breathe out, let the shoulders slide away from the ears and back to the earth. Please roll your head a couple of times in each direction. And bring your head back to center. Please bring your attention to your face. Tense the muscles in your face. Breathe in. And breathe out to relax the muscles in your face. Keep a soft smile on the face. Relax the corners of your eyes, the space between your brows. Let the tongue fall away from the roof of the mouth and settle behind your teeth. Allow your breath to soften, to lengthen, to smoothen. We're here for a few minutes, allowing the body to settle. Sometimes rest is one of the hardest practices for many of us. You're always welcome to stay here longer. If you are ready, please start to deepen your breath. Sense yourself by scanning yourself from head to toes. Notice the sensations in your body. Notice your energy. Notice your psycho-emotional state. You might want to set another intention for your practice outside of your mat, the real yoga practice. Let's begin introducing movements by wiggling the fingers, the toes, the wrist, the ankle. Move them in the other direction. Please lift your arms towards your head. Take a full stretch here and breathe in. Release your breath and release your arms by your side. Please take your time, roll to one side. And mindfully press yourselves up to a comfortable seat. Palms together, thumbs to the chest bone, head bowing down. And please take a moment to just give yourself a moment of thankfulness. You took your time to practice. Even if your regular teacher is not here. So I thank you for that. And thank you for sharing your practice with this community. Namaste.
Thanks so much, Marisol. That was great.
Thank you. Let me know if you have any questions.
I used to do it on Fridays with you, so it's been a long time. But
It has been. Good to see you again, Amy.